Okay, let's start part one. Are you interested in the news?
I think kids in my age don't really care about the news because the news is often long and tedious. They could watch cartoons or drama movies, like something more interesting than the news. I could agree that the news is really important, but I'd rather spend time doing something that I love to do, watching boring news.
Okay, so now we're going to part two, and I'm going to give you a card and you will have 1 minute to make notes. Okay. Are you ready?
I am.
There you are. Okay, Tuần, you have 2 minutes.
I think we can all agree that older persons are often wiser and know more than the younger generations. But often or not, we actually taught an older person something new. Like one time, I taught my father how to use FaceTime and its video calling feature. Well, I think no matter how smart you are, when you reach a certain age, you will become hard to learn something new. So it requires the teacher a lot of patience. And in my case, it's really true because my father it's always reluctant to learn something new. I often find myself teaching him the same thing every time, and he always asks me these basic questions that literally everybody knows. But still, sometimes it's really fun because you can make a lot of memories. Like one time my father was so frustrating, he thought the app was broken because he couldn't call another person, but actually he was clicking the wrong buttons the whole time. But time passed and he actually mastered the apps, and he said that this app was fantastic. It's really helped him because he traveled a lot and he wanted to see his family on a daily basis. So with this app, he can actually see his family miles away.
Thank you very much. And so now we'll go to part 3 of the speaking test. What do you think is the best way to help older people learn?
First, you have to have patience, and second, you have to go into a lot of details. You have to teach them, like the teaching method of spoon feeding is like you have to pay a lot of attention to small detail. You have to reteach them a lot, and you have to explain like really closely, because if you use a word that they don't know, they won't understand how to use the app.
That's the end of your speaking test.